The main character, Takahashi, is chilling at the living room and he realizes that he has accidentally installed a sketchy app. Suddenly someone is home. It's his sister, well, stepsister to be precise. Her name is Yui, and she has been living with him for half a year now. Despite that, she is still very reserved and doesn't talk to him that much. I guess she is an introvert. Although both of them have been staying together for half a year, he still doesn't know a single thing about her, and he has no idea what her impression of him is. To make matters worse, she doesn't call him brother, instead, she called him by his name. Well, look on the positive side, maybe she views him as a man. As usual, she just greets him and makes her way to her room. He stops her and tells her that their mom might be late today. She gives him a monotonous response, as usual, and goes to the room. At that moment, he suddenly remembers the app that he just installed. The app stated that it can allow him to understand someone better. Although he doesn't really believe it, he still points his phone toward her and uses the app on her. After that, he blacks out for a second. When he opens his eyes, he realizes that something is different. He doesn't know how he teleported there, and he is actually in Yui's room right now. When he walks past a mirror, he realizes that his reflection is Yui. That surprises him, and he has no idea how the hell did that happen. He thought that he is high from smoking too much protein. Like the editor, anyway, he quickly checks everything to make sure that it is real. At that moment, he finally accepts the truth that he has turned into Yui or he has possessed her. It looks like that app is not a fraud after all. Well, it is 2024 now, and I don't want to be cancelled for saying the wrong pronouns, so I'm going to call him ma'am. Wait, no, I will refer to him as she or he since he's in Yui's body now, or that might be confusing as well. Moving on, since this is his first time being a woman, he wants to check out those superior genes. He is inspecting them like his life depends on it. After a while, he feels like he is a waterbender now, although there is nothing rising. Now he could feel that he needs to spawn some holy water. Therefore, he starts to do a solo let's play and spawns a lot of holy water. In the end, after that, he suddenly realizes something. Since his consciousness was transferred to Yui, he has no idea what his original body is doing now. He assumes that it would just shut down. When he runs to the living room, he finds out that his original body is still active and has a consciousness of its own. That surprises him even more. So, she quickly asks the original body if he is feeling fine. In addition, he informs her that he could see her hopes and dreams in 4K. At that moment, she could feel that his Excalibur is ready for battle. What a pleasant surprise. He is going to do the impossible, which is ing himself. In addition, he knows that he is going to join the Council of Wizards soon, so he is just using Yui to help himself out in the meantime. His original body has no idea why she is playing Bouncing Simulator Alabama Edition with him. He keeps refusing her, but his Excalibur is already ready for battle, so she knows that it is only a matter of time before he starts to explore the family-friendly dungeon. Although they are not blood-related, they are still a family in the end. She starts to take on his Excalibur, and starts the gaming session with him. No protective gear is needed because they are a family. Eventually, he starts to explore the family-friendly dungeon like his life depends on it, and gives her the finest family-sized protein pie to end the wholesome family bonding session. After that, he blacks out for a second again, and he has returned to his original body. Meanwhile, Yui is still passed out on the sofa. He would have a very hard time explaining everything to her if she is awake. Anyways, he did not expect that this app is telling the truth. He knew that he can finally become the legendary Protein Man, and then it seems like he is going to use his new power tomorrow. On the next day, he is plotting something and finding his next target. By the way, he is sitting next to a window, so he is truly the main character. Anyways, he looked in front of him and saw his classmate, Arisa. Then she noticed that he is staring at her, so she wants to know what he is looking at. By the way, don't ever do that in real life or you will be cancelled. Moving on, he doesn't really care and averts his gaze to her superior genes. Suddenly, her friend, Mickey, interrupted him for harassing Arisa. She called out to him for staring at Arisa's hopes and dreams, but he quickly denies it. She doesn't buy his and roasts him for having a yee-ass haircut. He definitely felt that roast, and Arisa told Mickey that she has gone too far. Then she gave him a warning and told him that she will take matter into her own hands if he does that again. He is very angry at her, but he is not going to say anything to her since he knows that he has a special power now. No one messes with the Protein Man and gets away with it, so he is going to use the app on Mickey. When the possession is completed, she raised her hand and declared that she wants to do a solo let's play in front of everyone. That caught everyone off guard, and Arisa is shocked too. After that, she went to the washroom as the standard operating procedure. She is going to perform an inspection on herself. Then she suddenly has an idea, so she is going to record an apology video for roasting him just now. Therefore, she begins to record her solo let's play in the washroom. I guess she is going to upload that and get sponsored by NordVPN. After she has spawned a lot of holy water, she realized that she forgot to press the record button, so she is going to do it again. At nighttime, he is using the app's new feature, which is a timer. He is waiting for the selected time where he will possess Arisa. Then he blacked out for a second, as usual. When he opens his eyes, he saw another eyeless guy in front of him. At that moment, he suddenly realized that Arisa is wearing a bunny outfit, and she is working as a part-time protein receiver. Who knew that she would be this hardworking? Anyways, he has experienced a lot of moments on that day. After the possession is over, he felt disgusted because he never had another Excalibur inside of him. At that moment, someone is beside him, but he doesn't realize it yet. Then she called out to him, and that shocked him. It is a fox girl, and it looks like she is the avatar from the app. He seems to recognize her as Navi. Then she introduces herself as a god, and she is the one who gave him the power. She informed him that she is bored, so she created the app to see how a human would react if they have such power. After that, she informed him that she is bored with him since he kept using it for protein time only. Therefore, she is going to take away the app from him. As expected, he couldn't bear seeing his newfound power getting taken away from him. So, he told her that he needs to use the phone to back up some data. However, he is going to use the app on her. Now, that is some big brain moves right there. She tries to stop him, but everything is too late for her. When she wakes up, she realizes that she has exchanged consciousness with him. In the meantime, her original body is launching a pincer attack on the Excalibur. After a while, she has used Protein Blast, and this is her first time experiencing this since she stated that she never did any protein time or solo let's play. He wants to know how is she feeling now. At that moment, she admitted that it felt great. Therefore, they are going to do the protein time next. I guess he is fine with himself, although he felt disgusted when a foreign Excalibur entered him. Anyways, it looks like Navi has become cultural, and she has understood the wonders of protein time. After everything is over, he is still possessing her body, and he does not lose his power. Thus, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime.